Four things every young man should do in 2025. And let's just get right into it. I don't want to waste any time, but I want to preface this video by saying these are all things that I am currently focusing on myself and things that I wish I had started doing earlier because they are benefiting my life tremendously, and that's why I'm making this video. And I would never tell anybody to do something that I am not doing or not willing to do. So let's just go. Number one is going to be put yourself first, okay? And when I say this, I don't mean be selfish and disregard every other human being in your life. Put your goals, your aspirations, your hobbies, interests, the things that you want to do, put all of that before anything else. It's super easy to go off and want to please other people and do stuff for other people. And you got friends telling you to come out this weekend and let's party and all that stuff, okay? And if you're putting off stuff that you need to do to help somebody else, you have to understand that, okay, you're helping one person, but by not working on what you need to work on, you are not allowing yourself to be in a position where you can help even more people. If it's building a business and you have a great idea and you're just not working on it because you're working overtime to make your boss happy, what about the people, the thousands of people that could use the product that you're going to sell with your business? You know what I mean? It's not selfish to put yourself first, okay? Even if it is selfish, I don't care. Do it. You don't have to be an asshole. You don't have to make it a known thing that you're not going to go do certain things anymore. But understand that you have to put your goals, your aspirations, yourself, your health, everything you first. And number two, trust your intuition and your instincts over your brain in most scenarios, especially when it comes to making decisions, okay? Many times you will get a gut feeling about something. Maybe it's about a decision or just something you should do. And then what happens is your brain, you start thinking about why you shouldn't actually do that. You start trying to outthink your intuition. And I've always wondered, why do we have intuition? Why do we have instincts if we're just going to ignore them? That's not the point. That's not the purpose. And I don't even care if I get one and I'm going to trust. I don't care if it's wrong, because I will make decisions based on gut feelings and intuition 100 out of 100 times, as long as I know that it's what I felt that I needed to do. But when you start overthinking, you start overanalyzing, you start making a bunch of different weird reasonings in your head that don't make any sense. That's where the trap comes. That's where anxiety comes from. That's where all the overthinking comes from. When you know something, when you feel something to be true, don't try and outthink yourself, okay? Trust yourself. You and your intuition are way smarter than any sort of solution, anything that your brain can conjure up when it comes to important life decisions. And number three is going to be start training for performance over aesthetics. So basically train to maximize how your body moves and works over how your body looks. And I get it. It's nice to have beach muscles. It's nice to look good for normal people and impress them. It didn't bring me a sense of fulfillment. And it also was very alarming when I couldn't do certain movements that I watch people with much less muscle than me do. For example, touch my toes, or throw a spinning wheel kick, or throw a spinning back kick, or do a power clean, do a snatch. It's a better sign of health because their bodies are ultimately doing more and are capable of more. But it's also fun. A few months ago, about 6 months ago, I started training mixed martial arts, and that is literally the definition of training for performance over aesthetics. I have not worried about bodybuilding or anything like that in forever because I'm having so much fun and I'm making so much progress with my health, my fitness, just by training to be good at a sport and be good at certain movements. I could not even touch my toes before, a while ago. There's no way I could even get close to submitting somebody on the ground in jiu-jitsu or kickboxing with somebody. But once you start realizing that how your body works and how it moves and how it actually performs is so much more important for not only your just longevity and how you feel. I feel so much better than when I looked so much better. And I haven't lost. I still look good. I still maintain my physique because I'm still using all my muscles, but it's really night and day. And if you're in the gym right now and you're strictly performing bodybuilding movements and you're only really caring about how you look, I highly encourage you to try some new movements. Try some Olympic lifting, try some power cleans, try some snatches, try a combat sport, try mixed martial arts, try jiu-jitsu, try boxing, try something that requires you to perform, not just, do a slow controlled movement. Do something that's more dynamic, something that you can actually build like skill with. And I get there's skill with squatting and deadlifting, but like coordination. You'll realize very quickly that, especially if you're trying to combat sport, big muscles and a big impressive physique mean absolutely nothing if you can't use them. And then number 4, the most important thing, remember who you are. It's very easy, happens to everybody, to get off track and to forget what you are here to do, to forget who you are, to forget certain things about yourself that you know that are important. Your strength, your character. I have fallen off the track many times, and it's always been because I've forgotten who I was. And if we can go into this year and just this year and beyond, never forgetting who you are and who we are, and just remaining tied to our core identity and why we are doing what we're doing, why we started what we started, you're going to be all right. When people say new year, new me, I completely disagree with that. The only reason people even say that is because they have strayed so far away from their actual identity. They're doing things that don't align with their true identity and their true authentic self, that they feel like they have to become a new person because they've strayed so far away from who they really are. And so what I say is new year, same you, same exact you, just better. Remembering who you are is so important. Remember why you're here, what you're here to do, and just don't lose sight of it for as long as you possibly can. I think that is going to be the most important thing throughout this entire year. So just to recap, number 1, put yourself first, put your goals, your health, everything that you want and need first, okay? Trust your instincts and your intuition over your brain, especially when it comes to making important decisions. Train for performance over aesthetics, aka prioritize how your body works and moves over how it just looks. And then remember who you are. More importantly, just don't forget it. Do not forget it. These are all things that I should have been doing earlier. I wish I had done earlier, but I'm doing them now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave any comments or thoughts, but I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Peace out.